regards to mystery, if they say God is mystery, then God is a mystery. When it comes to Tawheed and understanding God's attributes, they could say that we believe in the attributes, but the howness of it, we say it's a mystery. So wouldn't we say that one way we're using logic with them, but we don't use logic with our own belief?
So this is not enough, because when we say we don't know the howness, we're not saying we don't know the howness as a result of an apparent logical contradiction. When they say we're Mysterians about the Trinity, it is because of an apparent logical contradiction. All we're saying is we don't have revelation of this matter, therefore we don't know how to describe this matter. We're not responding to that as a result of a contradiction. You understand? There's nothing contradictory about the attributes of Allah or the howness for us to say, oh, it's a mystery, therefore we don't know how to respond to this contradiction. Scholars actually explain the logical possibility of the nuzul of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like maybe you guys haven't come across this before or something, but Ibn Taymiyyah actually says that there's no contradiction with Allah descending to the lowest heaven, because this doesn't necessitate that he enters creation. Because remember, entering, there's no such thing as entering. Creation is not a box that you exit out of and you enter into, okay? Rather, when we say enter creation, we're saying that there's nothing that is higher than Allah. Allah is higher than all creatures. Everything under him is created. That's it. Allah is never below a creature. Allah is always above a creature. So when he goes down to the lowest heaven, this doesn't necessitate him being below a creature, entering creation. Rather, he moves closer to the creation in a way that befits his majesty. And Ibn Taymiyyah explains this by saying, if Allah is above the throne, and obviously to Allah is the best of examples, this is just an analogy, okay? But Ibn Taymiyyah says that, for example, I'm above this seat right now. Yes, I'm above this seat. If I go down like this, am I still above the seat? Did I descend? Yes, I descended in a meaningful way. I went from an above place to a lower place without leaving this chair. And without being under the chair, I'm above the chair. So Ibn Taymiyyah says, this is logically possible. There's no contradiction in Allah descending without leaving the throne in a way that befits his majesty.
That's a really powerful counter, because that's usually what they come up with.